Time for the Knoxville real estate market update for the month of August 2021, and we're getting started right now. Welcome back to All Things Knoxville with me, Ben Barredo, your local real estate pro and relocation expert for East Tennessee. Today we're going to discuss the most recent housing market data for the U.S. economy, and then we're going to talk local numbers for Knoxville, Tennessee. In this video, we're going to cover the numbers for the month of August. But before we jump into that, make sure you hit the like button and hit the subscribe button, and then maybe share this video. It would really help out the channel and ultimately my business. And if you need a real estate agent for any reason, give me a call. My contact information is in the description. I'd love to help you out. Now with that said, let's jump into the numbers, starting with the U.S. economy market statistic. So starting with the U.S. economy, let's talk inventory. The national inventory of active listings declined by 25.8% over last year, while the total inventory of unsold homes, including pending listings, declined by 13.8%. The inventory of active listings is still down 52.8% compared to 2019. When it comes to new listings, they're up 4.3% nationally compared to a year ago and 5.1% in larger cities. Sellers are still selling at a rate of 8.6% lower than 2017 and 2019 levels. The August national median list price for active listings was $380,000, which is up 8.6% compared to last year and 19.6% compared to 2019. And again, it's a little bit larger in large cities. Nationally, the typical home sold in about 39 days for the month of August, much less than the 56 days during the same month in 2020, and 63 days, which was typical in 2017 and 2019. Before we jump into the Knoxville numbers, make sure to click here and check out the Maryville driving tour video I did last week. If you're watching this on Facebook, you can go to my YouTube channel. If you're on YouTube, you can click right here or follow the link in the description. Okay, starting with new listings, this number is better than last year and actually more in line with what we saw in 2018 and 2019. The number of new listings went down a bit from a year-to-date high in July. Once we hit April, though, of this year, the number of listings entering the market exceeded the rest of 2020. Still, brace yourself for another decline that starts in the fall/winter season from October to November. Active listings in August marked the month when we had the highest number of active listings in the market all year. That's a bit of good news, even though to be comfortable and at a more even market, we still need a lot more listings. August is usually the month when we see a leveling out of home sales, but interestingly, the number of homes under contract or pending sales was the highest we've seen all year. Now, I've been saying in past videos that I think we'd sell more if we just had more to sell. And between the increased number of active listings and now this number, I think that seems to be holding true. This means demand is still there, and it'll take a lot more listings to even quench the thirst of the buyers searching for their new home or their next home in this market. With fewer homes under contract in July, it's natural to assume that we'd have fewer closings 30 days later, and that seems to be the case. Now let's keep an eye on next month. With pending sales as high as they are right now, I'm betting that an uptick in closings will follow. Now, if you felt the market slow slightly over the past few weeks, you might be right. Although, historically, things are still selling at a record pace, so what seems like a slowdown in a market, the likes of which we've never seen before, is actually just an uptick from when the months of inventory and supply was much lower. The number of listings going up created a false sense of a slowdown, but in reality, not much has changed. Average sales price. It feels statistic last month versus this month because it feels static last month versus this month, but the sales price is right at about $345,000. Compared to last August, that's a 21% increase and an MLS record. There may be some people who are overpaying now, but to bridge the appraisal gap that many are offering, they are bringing their own cash to the table. So this is quite different than during the last housing boom that was heated by people getting loans for which they weren't qualified and should never have gotten. In today's market, we don't have that issue. In the Knoxville MLS, homes are spending about 16 days on the market. Compare that to the 30-something days nationally. That's amazing, and that occurred even with more listings entering the market. That's another sign for sustainable growth. After a summer dip, showings went back up in August. And when showings go up, it is reflected in the number of pending sales, which in turn affects the number of closings for the following month. Well, that's it for this month's real estate market update. Thanks so much for watching, and please make sure to hit me up if you need anything or have any questions. Have a great day.